Good afternoon, everyone. Been a while since I've been over here, but it is Universal Orlando Update Day. It's a beautiful afternoon here in the Orlando area. I go by the Legend, joined in this video by my wonderful girlfriend Molly. And today we're going to show you around the parks, everything that's new. Definitely going to check out the Velocicoaster, as that now has an opening date. So we now know that we're about 2 months away from finally getting on that ride.
June 10th.
Yep. And I'm going to check out the new stores in citywalk and anything else we find interesting. Let's go check out the parks. All right, now where else would we start the tour, right? But the Jurassic World Velocicoaster, the new roller coaster, now with the opening date. And it looks good. Obviously, they're running a lot of trains. We just kind of got into the park, but you can see at least 3 or 4 trains on the track. Now, at the moment, as I decided to turn this on,
yeah, there
it
two
goes.
running at the same time, yeah.
Going up and over the top. I will say, it definitely looks like it crawls through some parts of the track. Obviously, there's no guest on there at the moment, so it should run a little bit faster at a different point in time. But the ride looks really good. This hill, I think, might be the best part of the ride right here. As far as like a really intense kind of airtime moment. As it doesn't look like a ride with tons and tons of airtime. All right, that's view 1. I'm sure we'll get plenty. Here's the view over by the Mythos restaurant in the lagoon. From over here, you can see the entrance sign as well. Because I think the train is getting ready to launch in just a second here. There we go. I think the airtime in that back seat should be pretty solid over the top hat.
I expected more dinosaurs in the trees.
Yeah, I think the dinosaurs are much more on the first half of the ride rather than the second half.
So I'm a little disappointed with that.
It just kind of looks like a pretty jungly kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you flip over the water.
Yeah, that's cool. And it's pretty on the water.
Yeah.
I just expected more dinosaurs.
Yes. You do have a couple you can see right here. Right by the entrance sign.
More dinosaurs.
Here's the view from the Harry Potter section over by the restaurant.
Which I'm still not used to, this being so close.
No. It's the one area where the roller coaster really doesn't seem to fit in.
No, not at all.
A little surprised they didn't, add some rock work or something here to kind of block it out.
Mm-hmm. Or a tree.
Velocicoaster does have this wonderful sign sort of directing people to go down this way.
Which is not where I would think you would board.
Yeah, you're going to board in front of the Discovery Center.
Yeah, that's odd.
So you walk this way, obviously.
It's not odd, but like,
yeah.
odd.
Well, I mean, I don't know where else you would have boarded, but this also gives you a lot more room for extended queue.
Yeah.
And you can see that's as far as we could get today. So here you can see probably the best view of the new ride. Obviously, in the first half of the course here, it definitely goes much, much slower. But it's also the prettier section.
Again, expect more dinosaurs.
You got dinosaur statues in there that make dinosaur type noises. And there's the big second launch, which makes a fun noise.
I do like how simple the trains are.
Yeah. Pizza Predatoria, you do have a new merchandise stand that is open, and I believe this will probably be the primary merch stand for the Jurassic World Velocicoaster. Go take a look at some of the merchandise that is offered. You got this for Kenny.
That is a Kenny shirt.
Yep. Nice hat. Let's see, what else do we have? Kind of a very similar style shirt to the other one, just without the stats on it. Let's see what else we can find. Got another Jurassic World Velocicoaster shirt. You got some socks. The snacks, those are snazzy.
Those are snazzy.
All right, you got some kids shirts. This looks like a hoodie jacket.
You got your
Jurassic World. I like this one with the Jurassic World on the front. and Velocicoaster on the back.
Yeah. You got your general pop stuff.
Yeah, just your Pop Funkos.
Your toys.
Yeah. You have a Turvis. Well, this is the souvenir. So do your souvenir cup, and then you take it home as a Turvis. $25 to get refills all day. All right. Coffee mugs.
Small short glasses.
Yep. They do have a couple of masks as well. I do like that one. And if you're in the market for a mask, the Universal ones are my favorite out of any of the ones I own. So if you need to get another one before this is all over with, recommend one of these. That's some of the merchandise here. One last shot of Velocicoaster here as I shoot into the sun. Kind of cool with Hogsmeade Village in the background. I will say they are testing this thing consistently. They're testing this thing today just like it's a normal operating day. I mean, it's going every 45 seconds to a minute or so. Probably 3-4 trains on the track. All right, that's enough Velocicoaster. Let's go see what else is going on. Over the spring break and Easter periods, the parks have been very busy here. And on the very busy days, they do open the pathway in between Universal Studios Florida and Islands of Adventure.
Which is really nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Like,
something they
that's
should do like
quite a
always.
time, yeah.
But that has been open on various days. Obviously, you still need the park-to-park ticket to go in between them, but it's good to know that it does exist. Over here, Poseidon's Fury is still closed. You do have a bunch of rides and attractions still closed here at Universal Orlando. As related to the budget cuts after the ongoing global health situation. So If I Ran the Zoo is closed, Poseidon's Fury is closed, Stormforce Acceleratron is closed, and over in the other park you do have the 5 Playland is closed up. Something else that's open on busy days, but not open for us today, is the bypass bridge here, the bypass of the Wizarding World and the Lost Continent, going over towards Jurassic Coaster. And I'm bummed this is closed because you get some really good views of the ride from it. Over here by Thunder Falls Terrace, you can see a T-Rex, believed to be that Jeep photo op that was in the park for a long time, coming back, just in a new location. Out here in CityWalk, the new Universal Studios store has opened, and this replaced a whole bunch of smaller shops that were here for a while. Let's go see what it looks like. The store is very sleek. Not as big as I thought it would be when they were building this for a while. I thought it was going to be a bigger store. And with the new store, you got some new t-shirts as well. The vacay mode one is kind of neat. Molly, what do you think about the new Wizarding World type t-shirts?
I mean, I'm not a big one that says mom and dad, but the free dobbies suck, I mean. But my favorite is the donkey, is my spirit animal. Because I like waffles.
Yes, and don't worry, they still got the standard kind of shirts that they've sold for a while. And some Minion stuff. Jurassic Park, Jurassic World stuff. Ah, that I like.
That is
Yeah, that's a nice part. The cashier area is very sleek. Over by the cash register, you got a whole area dedicated to luggage tags.
Yeah.
Which makes sense for Orlando. There is also about a third of the store dedicated to Harry Potter. And I believe they have some new stuff as well, as Molly has left us to go look at
I love
dishes.
these, to be honest.
This is good, Universal. This could be a new series of Christmas/birthday presents for Molly. The stemless Hogwarts wine glass.
Yeah, I thought it was not microwavable. They lost me.
Oh, not microwavable?
Nope.
Oh, hamburgers. Fancy though.
They're really nice.
Molly, you also like these?
These are
like
amazing.
The house kind of.
Yeah, I
rocks
really want
cocktail
these.
glasses.
Give me this right here.
Okay, that's the winner.
That's the
You
winner.
also got like stone coasters. The coffee mugs are neat as well.
Yes.
All right, Molly, so there's a line of merchandise here, all based on like, I guess, famous Harry Potter quotes?
Yeah. This one's a very famous quote. That's probably my favorite quote. No, do not let the,
It's all Dumbledore stuff.
Because Dumbledore has the best quotes. Though, in the movies, they give a lot of Dumbledore quotes to Hermione. Fun fact.
We're not done yet. Molly can spend her entire stimulus check, I believe, in this third of the store.
They have a new backpack. Normally I have that backpack to travel on Frontier Spirits.
Yeah.
But this one, I mean, now I don't have to match my mask to the backpack. I can go this way.
Throughout the store here as well, they do have like blueprints as decorations of various things they built in the Wizarding World. So obviously there's Hogwarts Castle. You've got Hagrid's hut. And over here you've got the train station in Hogsmeade Village. So we've had an issue in our house as Molly has filled her wand case.
I have 10 wands in my wand case, and that's all they can fill.
Plus
and then they had the Weasley ones that was, you know, but this is a generic one. And you can do so much more wands.
And for me as the theme park fan, it does say Wizarding World of Harry Potter Universal Studios on it.
I can get all the wands now.
Yay, our house will be filled with wands. And even more new Harry Potter stuff here. This is a Slytherin Quidditch jackety warm-up hoodie thing.
Yeah, I like it though. And it says Slytherin Hogwarts on the back.
On your bum. And with the new studio store open, if you're curious what happened to the old one, well, that is now the Universal Legacy store, which focuses in like throwback merchandise. And out here you got the big gargoyle type guys, or griffins, whatever they are.
I think they're griffins.
Yeah, and these used to be, I believe, on the entrance to Universal Studios Florida when it had the old entrance. Let's go in and check out this store here. When you go in the store, you're met with the smell of a mold-o-matic machine with jaws on it and all sorts of pictures from the old ride and area. Do you think Universal's mold-o-matics are a little expensive at $6? And they got a lot of throwback stuff in here. You got the chamber from the Fly section of the horror makeup show they used at one point. I believe this guy is a Doombot from Dr. Doom's Fearfall. And then, I mean, as you go around, there's all sorts of different set pieces, and there's lots and lots of kind of details you can find in here. Like this was a grenade launcher from the Jaws ride. I guess one of the ones that the skipper would use. You got some Back to the Future stuff up here. I believe that might have been the employee costume that was worn at the old ride. You can see the logo for the Institute of Future Technology. And over there, an old school kind of name tag. Well, the store's not very much retro themed. All the merchandise is not that at all. You know, you can get your Avengers style stuff. Also, I don't know if you could ever have met this Hulk meet and greet character, but that is a costume. This fantastic looking shirt here, that was a Jimmy Neutron from Jimmy Neutron's Nicktoon Blast, that employee costume. Yep, with the chicken dance. And then you got a whole bunch of like Lost Continent, Dueling Dragon style stuff up here. Let's see, what do we got? Revenge of the Mummy. You've got a disaster employee outfit. Just some really fun stuff. Throughout the store, you also have these kind of signs that tell you everything that happened in the resort in that year. It's like in 2011, Jimmy Neutron's Nicktoon Blast closed. Universal's 360 Sinister Spectacular closed. It's the 10th anniversary of the holiday parade, and they announced the closure of Jaws. So, like, as a dork, like walking around and just reading these are kind of fun. So these might be some of my favorite things in the store. You've got miniatures. That is from the old Earthquake ride, like a miniature. And then over there is the Roosevelt Island tram ride vehicle from the old Confrontation ride.
Which you never went on.
No, never went on that.
I did.
Oh, well, there, you could hold that over me till the end of time. And here is Hagrid's motorcycle. You have a giant model here showing just how Hogwarts was going to fit into Islands of Adventure. Like how they were going to squeeze it in between the roller coaster and Jurassic Park. All right, Molly, Harry Potter expert. These hideous costumes here, where it looks like everyone wears a skirt. What do you think this was for?
I think it was pants and a giant jacket. Dragon's Challenge would be my best guess because that's Gryffindor and colors like kind of what Harry wears, but I have no idea what that would be.
Yeah, I can see why this one didn't make it to the final product. I believe these banners here hanging from the ceiling, these are all stuff that used to be in the Dragons Challenge, the outdoor queue for it. And then I like this, you've got some displays that are like opening boxes, and these are showing like the different episodes, like the different maps over time, including Universal Studios Escape, the very short-lived name for the resort.
I don't even recall that.
It was when they first opened it as Islands of Adventure, like the second park. They didn't call it Universal Orlando Resort. They referred to it as Universal Orlando Escape.
Not the best name.
It did not work for them. All right, and it's, oh, that's like probably pre-show stuff from the Back to the Future ride.
And Twister.
Yes. Good to see some Twister stuff in here. The F5 Tornado is the finger of God. This is another one that's cool as a dork. It's a mock-up of like the E.T. ride vehicle and what it's going to look like.
What is this?
That, I'm guessing, an early version of the horror makeup show?
I guess.
Yeah. Bad with the glare, but this might be the prized jewel in the collection here at the dork store. This is the costume that Arnold Schwarzenegger actually wore while filming T2 3D. Over in the Studios Park, Mardi Gras is still going on. I believe it's extended through May 1st. And the bead tree, I'm not sure if it's going to make it or not.
No, I don't think it will.
It has been taking a beating this year. And that'll do it for this update. Thank you very much for watching. Really enjoyed the new stores, seeing Velocicoaster keep going, and having the date for that too. So I'm pretty excited about what's going on here at Universal Studios. As for us, we're off to one of our favorite vacation destinations next week. We'll be in Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg, so look forward to videos from there. And thank you all for watching.